Hello and welcome back to 31 Days to Wellbeing. Today I'm going to be sharing the ancient secrets of the oldest population in the world and how they have achieved this longevity and maintained their happiness and positivity throughout. This month has really tied together everything that we've explored over the past year and how all these different lifestyle tweaks can really come together with the Okinawans proving their health benefits. The reason that I've chosen Okinawa specifically is because it is one of the world's famous blue zones, known for having the most centenarians, or people over 100, per 100,000 people. Discovering their secrets to a long life and following some of them myself has been truly fascinating, and I'm really excited to share some of their rules, especially focusing on their diet and how it all ties together. Because, as we've discovered, diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Building friendships, eating light, getting enough rest, and staying active are all essential components in the equation for good health. But let's start with the food. So, the traditional Okinawan diet is a colourful mix of veggies, grains, and soy food. Things like purple sweet potato, seaweed, and tofu. And also my saving graces over this past month, a bit of pork and fish. It's mostly plant-based, so if you are thinking about trying it out, then you're going to need to cut back on processed foods and stick to a primarily vegetarian approach, which, as a result, I've already got a Domino's plan for the 1st of November, and then I'll go back to eating healthy. The Okinawans have this 80% rule. Before meals, they say hara hachi bu, which is a reminder to eat mindfully and stop when they're 80% full. It's an effective way to reduce calories and keep chronic diseases at bay. As a side note, yesterday, and almost as proof, I had to wear a belt on a pair of trousers that hadn't been necessary for a long time. So if you're looking to cut, the Okinawans have your back. Now, if weight loss and a life of reduced risk of diseases weren't enough, then you'll be pleased to hear that the benefits of the Okinawan lifestyle go beyond just what they eat. Social connections are huge. They have this concept called ikigai, which means finding your purpose in life. It roughly translates to the happiness of always being busy. And there's a Japanese proverb that says, only staying active will make you want to live 100 years. Even people in Okinawa over 90 are out there gardening, walking, low stress activity, meeting up with friends. Unlike in the UK, the Okinawans don't have a word for retirement and will continue to practice their passions and hobbies, which usually cross over and help them to earn money until their health eventually prevents them. They believe that we all carry our ikigai within us, and if you're able to work out what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs, and what you can be paid for, then you will have found your purpose, or your ikigai, and that life force that will give you the strength to live a happy and long existence. The subtropical climate plays a crucial role and is a common theme across all the blue zones. The sun and heat help to produce antioxidant-rich foods like shikuwasa, a lime-like fruit that's abundant in their gardens. And gardening not only gives them the fresh produce, but it also helps them to keep physically active. I've been trying to incorporate as many of their dietary practices as possible myself. For instance, I've swapped drinking coffee for green tea, inspired by their use of moringa leaves in tea, which is rumoured to be part of their secret to longevity. I was previously experiencing slight heartburn after drinking caffeine, and the substitution for green tea has remedied that, and another lifestyle change I'm going to continue, and would encourage anyone listening to also try, and see if you notice any of the benefits. The Okinawans also live by Ishariba Cho, which means treating everyone like a family, even if you've just met. And from what I've read, especially from Western authors, that rings true in their kind and welcoming culture. It relates to that feeling we've all experienced after a wholesome interaction, especially if it's with a stranger. Now, there is so much more to this culture, and I would encourage anyone to read Ikigai. And if you want to know more, but that's a little bit of a snapshot into the Okinawan way of life. But particularly what stood out to me is their traditional lifestyle, helping their community, eating natural foods, and staying active. It's a way of living that's very much in tune with how humans were meant to live. Now, in our next episode, all three of us are going to sit down and chat about what we've been eating over the past month and the challenges and rewards that we've discovered. So, if you're looking to improve your health, happiness, and just general well-being, consider looking into the Okinawan way of life, and maybe we'll all be able to find our own ikigai. Thanks for listening.